Hey everyone, Chris here from Real Rideshare Stories. On this channel, we do a lot of different things within the rideshare industry, whether it be tips and tricks for both passengers and drivers, what happens outside the vehicle with bad driving caught on camera compilations, but mostly what happens inside the vehicle on actual rideshare rides. So if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. But before we get started, if you have a crazy Uber or Lyft experience, whether you're a passenger or a driver, record yourself, send it my way, and maybe we can feature you on the channel. All right, so here is something that happened over the weekend, and this is one of the reasons why you keep your doors locked and ask who your passenger is. First of all, we don't know who you are. You know who we are as a passenger. You have our license plate, you have our picture, you have our make and model of the vehicle, you have our name, and you can call us. Cool. So you know who we are, but we don't know who you are. So we are not saying your name because we still don't know who you are. You could just agree to anybody. It doesn't matter. So you have to say my name or you're not getting my car. Here's a quick clip of something that happened over this weekend.
What's the name for?
For Leslie?
Nope.
Lane?
Huh?
Lane?
Nope.
No?
Mm-mm. Huh? What's the driver's name?
I don't know. She didn't give me the driver's name.
My
My daughter ordered it for me.
Yeah, I got a male who I'm picking up.
A male?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm not sure unless you could call her.
This is the thing that you told me. But if you're picking up a male,
Yeah, that's what the name says. Huh?
don't charge her.
No, if
Just don't charge her though.
I don't know, yeah, but I don't know. Like I said, that's somebody else's name. So, unless you can provide my name or who picked it up, I don't know who it is.
Okay. Well, I don't want her charged. Is it under Christian?
No.
All right, so first off, in this case, what you can do is that you can call the actual person who ordered the ride and verify some sort of information. But before you call them, find out who the passenger or the person that's trying to get in your car, find out their name first, and then call the passenger who ordered the ride or the person who ordered the ride and see what's going on. See if it's that passenger that you're supposed to pick up, but do not give the information out because if you get on the phone with them and they say, oh yeah, I'm looking for this person, that person that's right next to your car will hear you and can say, oh yeah, that's me. So make sure you get their information first. Now, in this circumstance, I didn't call that person because I didn't want to take that woman anymore. She was very rude and disrespectful during that entire interaction. She could not give me either my name or the person who ordered its name. If you don't know, I can't let you in my car. I don't know who you are. You might have been the correct passenger. You might have been the right person for the ride, but because you were rude like that, I'm not taking you. And again, you didn't give me any information that would have verified who you are, that would have verified that it was your correct name. And I wasn't having that. And that's one thing you guys can do. You can always just cancel that ride if you don't feel like you want to take that person. You know, if I would have allowed her in, if that would have been the right passenger, it would have been a bad ride. I know that just because I've been doing this for a while. And I wouldn't have wanted to deal with that anymore. It was just a rude and disrespectful person. And one of the things too is don't let them say your license plate number because I know what my plate number is, but anybody can go look and say, oh yeah, that's your license plate number, like she did. You know, she went up, checked the plate and said, oh yeah, that was the plate that the person told me. And again, I could just go up to any plate and say, oh yeah, that's the one I want. No, you say our name, I'll say your name after, and then I'm going to verify where you're going. just to double check to make sure, because you have all of our information as a passenger. You can see our license plate number. You can see the make and model of the car. You can see the driver's name. You can see our picture. We get a name, and that's it. So here's another tip too. If you are ordering a ride for another person, give us a call, give us a text, let us know who is actually going to be in the ride. It's just easier for us. Some people I know will actually not allow other riders or other passengers unless it's the actual account holder that's in the vehicle. And you can do that too. You could have that rule. But you know, if you are fine with having somebody else who ordered the ride, you can absolutely do that too. Just make sure you verify some sort of information with us, because we really have no idea who you are. And in terms of this woman, how rude you were, how disrespectful you were, you know what? You're not getting my car. Go pound salt. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, always verify who you're picking up. Always verify the address where they're going. Always make sure of these things, because you really don't know who the people are that are getting in. I don't know anything about you except for a name. And in this case, it was a male's name named Frank who ordered the ride. She didn't give me the name Frank. She didn't even say, she said it was her daughter that was picking her up. All this stuff. You know, sorry, not getting in my car. Even if you were the correct passenger, still not getting in my car. After that, I was done. Hit cancel on that. Went on to the next ride. I didn't even want to deal with it. Didn't even care. So again, you know, do what you guys feel right, but always, always, always get them to say your information to make sure. And also, lastly, very big quick shout out to all the drivers who are doing this. You guys are doing it. Over this weekend, I was out driving quite a bit. And obviously keeping my doors locked, making sure I knew who was getting in. And a lot of passengers actually said they've been experiencing that lately, and they're actually happy for it because they know that it's the correct person they're getting in with. And they want to make sure drivers are making sure that it's the correct passenger. So good job, guys. That is awesome news for all the drivers out there who are doing that and who are making sure you're picking up the right passengers. Because you know what? Here's the big thing. Drivers aren't taking shit anymore. So with that being said, that's the end of today's video. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit it. Also ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded. Also make sure to hit that like button. As always, never drink and drive. Always tip your drivers, and we'll see you next time.